Hey, what's up? What's up? It's the G checking in. I know I don't check in as much as people usually do when it comes to YouTube. I see people posting like videos every day, but I have been just grinding it out, doing a lot of dance fitness classes. So, my energy, and plus I'm a mother, so my energy right now is like, yo, I gotta focus on like reality. But now with this whole pandemic going on, it's kind of like, well, let me take a break from reality for a little bit and let me kind of dive into this online world, this technical world again, because it seems like that's kind of what is being pushed right now. And I was just sitting here and I'm like, I don't really know how I feel about this whole thing because I'm kind of like just in between. Like when this whole pandemic, this coronavirus is going on right now, and I don't like to keep using the word because it's just being ingrained into our mind. I'm more of, I see both sides. I see I can see where people come from on a fear aspect of it. And then I can see, of course, where people come from a loving aspect of it or a place of contentment within themselves. And because this is the side of the world that I am on, I always like to say, I am in this world. I'm not of this world. You get it? So the stuff that happens in this world don't affect me because I control my life and I create my reality and I'm in tune with my ancestors. I'm in tune with my higher self and the divine. So I never really fear, anything that's really going on because I know what all this is. I understand it on a level. Like I understand like life, consciousness, and all that stuff on a whole nother level because I study it. I study all this spiritual stuff. You're gonna see all my books in a second, but I study all this stuff, trying to figure out who we are, why we are, because I know I'm not on this earth for no reason. I know I have a purpose in this world in some way, shape, or form. So I study a lot of that stuff. And so with this whole thing going on right now, I'm like, I can understand how people are saying it, it's an agenda and people are, they put it out there and they're putting this man-made virus out and all whatever. And then I understand, people are saying, it is something natural that's, from a snake, a serpent or something in China or whatever. So you got people who really don't know what this is or how this became. Now, if we do look at the agenda, we can see, this, is biological warfare. They do put stuff out in people and have them feel stuff. But at the same time, you don't know if it's a natural thing. The earth needs to heal. Shoot. Is it the earth trying to cleanse itself? Or is it man? Or is earth using man to cleanse itself? I mean, we got to look at all levels. But the thing we got to focus on is not how it is, but now what do we need to do? There's people out here right now, we all getting prepared. Like, all right, well, we're going to stay prepared in our own lives because we're living in this moment. And I'm living in this moment too. All right, so now I need to figure out what I got to do right now to prepare for what may come. So now it's all about looking at the forward aspect, but not being anxious about it, not being fearful about it. Just being, all right, what am I already doing? How can I enhance what I'm doing so that I am recession proof, so that I'm on another level? So even with myself personally, I'm a dance fitness instructor. I teach classes. I'm out here teaching classes. I teach classes at the YMCA, and I'm also opening up a dance studio called In Balance. And we do yoga, we do dance, we do all types of kind of dances. We do workshops, we do healing circles, we do all kind of things. It's a dance therapy studio. So it's all about healing. So I just opened the studio up with my business partner, Leona. Like, she came with the idea, like, yo, check this out. This is what it is. I'm like, yo, that's in alignment with me too. So we partnered up and we are really pulling for this. And so now I'm just kind of finding ways, okay, what's going to help my business? And then on top of me trying to build my business, how can I find multiple streams of income at the same time? All right, so this is what I'm going to do. So I also have another company. It's called Nove Money. So I'm helping people be better with their finances so that they can be recession proof, because now is the time to start considering ourselves to be recession proof. Now, how can we come together as a community to put our monies together to say, okay, now when something like this happens, the stock markets are falling, all the numbers are in the red. I be seeing on my phone, I get the notifications. This is going down. This is going, like, shoot, we got to start paying attention. All right. Well, how can our finances be better? Our finances can be better by paying attention to how we are spending. Are we spending correctly or are we not? And so if we're not spending correctly, when we see that we have more month than money, then how can we get more money than month? And how can that come in without us having to do much? We got to start building businesses. And what's the best way to have a supplemental income is through online-based businesses. So I'm teaching people and helping people to realize how important it is to have financial literacy as well. So I'm a dance fitness. We do dance, but also we got to understand there's a balance too. We can be fully creative, but we also got to have that funding so that we can continue to be creative, continue to live in our purpose and do what we're supposed to do for the higher purpose of this world. And that is to heal all ourselves, heal humanity, so we can ascend up out of here. We supposed to not be stuck on this earth, on this third dimensional plane. And I don't know how much you look into that, but if y'all look into it, just let me know where y'all at. Where y'all at right here, and we can vibe. So hit me up with the comments. Let me know if you feel me. Let me know who's feeling me so I can know who I'm talking to. But I'm just going to keep speaking because this is how I think. But I didn't want to be here too long. My thing is just, what are you doing today to prepare for tomorrow? What are you doing in this moment? If this moment means you got to rest, then rest. I'm resting, but in my rest, I'm doing things such as reading and meditating, really connecting with my first eye. They call it your third eye. No, my first eye, and then these spoke up when I got here. Okay, so my pineal gland. Okay, so I'm going to meditate. I'm going to work on my breathing. I cleared out my nasal passages so that I can breathe more fully. Okay, I'm working on my digestive system. I'm taking my probiotics. I'm taking my fiber. Yes, in this time. And yes, darling, when I tell you the universe is on my side, I got enough toilet tissue to sustain me, darling, for a little bit at least. Because apparently there's a shortage, right? But anyways, my thing is, don't be a hoarder. Consider other people, because it's all about coming together. That is not the time to start trying to manipulate and take advantage of others. It's the time to really come from a genuine place of connection and oneness with others. And that's what this time is about right now. So don't be greedy and don't be out there. Focus on what you need to do within. So it's time to check in within. So we're in our houses. So now let's check within our internal houses within ourselves. Let's start checking in. Let's start checking into our heart. What is our heart telling us? Shut off our minds and let's start connecting with our heart mind. Because we have a heart and mind. Everything is a mind. Your brain is not the only thing that thinks. It's the only thing that verbally speaks to you. You only can hear your voice because your ears and your mouth and all that is connected right here. So you can hear this mind. But you got to feel this mind. You got to feel this mind, and you got to feel this mind. We're all a mind, created and connected through the chakras. So when the chakras are in alignment, you're one mind. One mind that's walking around. Everything is speaking to each other. It's all about being connected to your body. And if you can't even think that, say that, or iterate that, then you need to work on that. But anyways, I'll be back. I'll talk to y'all later. Like I said, It's the G. Check out any of my other videos. Also, stay connected. Go to ItsTheG.com to see what I'm about and, what I'm here to serve for the earth. And that's through health, wellness, and finance. And I'll talk to you later.